Today we're going to talk about the FastStone Image Viewer program. It's a quick and simple application that is completely free for you to download, and it will help you put date and timestamps on all your pictures all at once. So one of the key things that you're going to need before we start is just go to faststone.org. You can see that we have the image viewer here. I'm just going to click download, and I'm just going to click this first link. So what you want to do is you can click run or save it, and then you can run it after you save it. But for purposes of this, I do already have it installed, so there's no need for me to run it, but you can just do one of those options and get it installed. So I'm just going to open up FastStone really quick. It's going to look like this little eyeball because it's an image viewer, so you're looking at things. Open that up, and it's going to update your database the first time you get in there. It's going to check for pictures, and you can see that I have pretty much nothing in these files for pictures. Now on my desktop I have 4 pictures here that I want to put date and timestamps on. So I'm going to click on the desktop. You can see these 4 pictures that came up. Just take a random photo here. You can open it up. It's a full screen. It gives you a lot of details about the pictures up here. Just close that down. So what I want to do is I want to put the date and timestamp on these. None of these currently have a date and timestamp. However, on the back of these pictures, by right-clicking and hitting File Properties, I get the properties for this file. Under Details, you can see the date and time the picture was taken. So date taken right here, 5/22/2019 at 4:18 p.m. There's a lot of other information in here. For example, there is geo coordinates and things like that. That is not important for these pictures. All we're looking to do is get this date taken information to the front of these pictures so it shows up for sending these pictures into the accounts that need them. So making this really simple, what you can do is you can just highlight all the pictures you want, and you can right click and go to Tools and then click Batch Convert, which is also F3. So you could just highlight the ones you want. You can see they have their blue lines around them. Hit Batch Convert, and it takes you to that next phase. Or you can just go to Tools up top and do the exact same thing on the menu line here. So your choice is yours. The choice is yours. I like to do Tools, Batch Convert, and now brings up this special screen. So here's all the photos you selected. So this is just 4 of them. You could do hundreds and hundreds of these if you wanted to, and it will do them all at once. And we need to get the photos on there. If there's more photos you want to add, you can actually remove one and then re-add another one back in. So that one's already in there, so you don't have to worry about that. But maybe this one here is the one I removed, and it was. So now I'm back up to 4. So I want to keep it in JPEG format. You don't have to change anything in this area. Once you click Browse, I just like to do it on my desktop, but what I do is I create a new folder and I call it FastStone. And then I just hit Enter. So now I have this FastStone folder on my desktop. So that's where these files are going to go once they have the date and timestamp on them. It's not going to delete the files once you try to put the date and timestamp on them. It's just going to make a duplicate of the file with the date and timestamp, if that makes any sense. So once you set this up once, this is a one-time setup. All you have to do after the one-time setup is just select the files you want, hit F3, click Convert, and you're going to be done. But the last and final step we want to do is just go to this bolded option here, Use Advanced Options, click to there, a little button comes up, you clicked Advanced, and it's going to be this weird looking screen. The one you want to click on is on the top right. It's called Text, and then you want to add text by clicking this box. So it creates this weird screen. However, it's automatically set up for you to put date and timestamps on here. It's just the way the program works. So this $H1 is actually the date and timestamp information it's looking for. So all you have to do is click OK. So once you're done with that, now all that happens that's left is you just convert these into the actual date and timestamp photos. So it's processing, they're all done. You can see a folder was made up top here. I'm circling it around. Just go into that folder. I'm going to open one up. Now the date timestamp is going to be really small, so you can increase your sizes. So let me zoom into this one, and down here on the bottom right now you can see that 522 at 418 this picture was taken, and that's all it takes. So these would be the files that you'd upload, would be in this FastStone. And then what you could do is just save these other images as your backup until you get paid for the work that you've been assigned and completed and all that good stuff. I hope this helps you. Call us if you have questions on it. It's really easy to set up, just takes a couple minutes. The install's fast. It's only 6 megabytes total, so it doesn't take a lot of space. I've been using this for quite a few years, and I do highly recommend checking it out. Thank you.